The four emperors of the sea stand as the most formidable pirates in the world, not only due to their unmatched strength, but also because of their significant political influence, which helps maintain the balance of power globally. These emperors have historically ruled over the New World, the latter half of the treacherous Grand Line. Here, they command not just their own formidable crews, but also exert control over numerous other pirate factions and autonomous islands. Initially, the ranks of these emperors included Shanks, Whitebeard, Kaido, and Big Mom. Yet, currently, a new generation steps in, with Blackbeard, Buggy, Luffy, and Shanks reshaping the very summit of this pirate hierarchy. Before we delve into the tales of the current emperors, let's revisit the legacy of the original Titans, starting with the beloved Edward Newgate, also known as Whitebeard. As the captain of the Whitebeard pirates, his staggering bounty reached 5,046,000,000 berries. Edward Newgate, widely revered as the strongest man in the world, held his own as a rival to Gold Roger, the famed king of the pirates. Known affectionately as Whitebeard, he commanded a formidable fleet that included 16 powerful division commanders and an additional 43 allied pirate crews. Among these division commanders were legendary figures like Ace and Marco the Phoenix, and at one point the esteemed Kozuki Oden also joined his ranks. Whitebeard wielded the powers of the Gura Gura no Mi, or the Quake fruit, which allowed him to create devastating quakes and generate powerful shockwaves. This ability is renowned as the strongest devil fruit power in the Paramecia class. A master of all three forms of hockey, Whitebeard's potential for destruction was so immense that Sengoku himself stated that he had the power to destroy the world. However, despite his overwhelming strength, Whitebeard's ambitions were simple. He sought a family. He lovingly referred to his crew members as his sons, emphasizing his paternal role over his intent for domination. Whitebeard's life came to a dramatic close during the Paramount War at Marineford, where he aimed to rescue his 2nd Division Commander Ace from execution. Although the war ended in a victory for the Marines, the impact of Whitebeard's death was profound. His final words confirmed the existence of the legendary treasure, One Piece, igniting a surge in piracy and causing significant shifts in global power structures. Transitioning from the story of Whitebeard to Charlotte Lin Lin, better known as Big Mom, we encounter another formidable pirate emperor whose presence is as large as her ambitions. As the captain of the Big Mom pirates, she commands a significant bounty of 4,388,000,000. Standing nearly 29 feet tall, Big Mom possesses an enormous physique, surpassing even Whitebeard in size and marking her as the largest known human. From a very young age, her massive stature and extraordinary strength were evident. She was so large at 5 years old that she was mistaken for a giant and was already capable of defeating them. The Big Mom pirates are structured under her tight command, led by her 3 sweet commanders. Below them are officers composed of her 85 biological children. This intricate family operation resides in Totoland, a vast archipelago where each island is whimsically themed after different foods, with Whole Cake Island serving as Big Mom's main base of operations. Her formidable powers stem from the Soul fruit, which allows her to extract parts of a person's lifespan and infuse them into objects, effectively bringing them to life. These animated entities, known as homies, include everything from food items to weather phenomenon. Big Mom has created 3 special homies, Napoleon, Prometheus, and Zeus, and later Hera, by infusing them with fragments of her own soul. Like Whitebeard, she also masters all 3 types of hockey, enhancing her already daunting capabilities. Despite her overwhelming power, Big Mom's rule was not without its vulnerabilities. Her reign met a dramatic end at the Battle of Onigashima, where she was defeated by Captain Kidd and Trafalgar Law. This pivotal moment underscores that even the mightiest can fall with careful planning and strategy. Transitioning from the story of Big Mom, we next explore the fearsome Kaido, the supreme commander of the Animal Kingdom pirates. Known for his staggering bounty of 4,611,100,000 berries, Kaido is often hailed as the strongest creature in the world and bears the title of King of the Beast. Commanding the massive beast pirates, Kaido's organization includes approximately 20,000 crew members. His leadership structure is reinforced by his 3 commanders, known as the All-Stars or Calamities, and below them, the Topiropo. Despite the formidable forces under his command, none match Kaido's own incredible strength. He possesses not only complete mastery of all 3 types of hockey, but also boasts skin so thick that only the most powerful characters can penetrate it. His already formidable defenses were enhanced after consuming the fish fruit, mythical type Azure Dragon model, which grants him the ability to transform into a dragon. Kaido's worldview is marked by anarchist tendencies. His ultimate ambition extends beyond a personal personal desire to die at the hands of someone stronger. He aims to ignite a war that dismantles the existing world order, creating a new system where only the strong prevail. This belief is reflected in his crew, which includes over 500 artificial devil fruit users, emphasizing his philosophy that might makes right. Kaido's rule, enforced through fear and intimidation, presents a stark contrast to the other emperor's approaches. His reign, however, concluded dramatically during the raid on Onigashima. On this climactic battle, Luffy, transformed into his newly awakened Gear 5th form, managed to defeat Kaido, effectively ending his tyranny. With Kaido's fall, alongside Big Mom, the era of their new rule as emperors came to an end, paving the way for the declaration of the new 4 emperors. As we reflect on the tumultuous changes among the emperors, this is the perfect moment to celebrate the epic saga of these formidable pirates with something special from our collection. If you're captivated by the stories of the 4 emperors and want to own a piece of this legendary narrative, be sure to visit nengarden.com. Here, you can find the exclusive 4 emperors playmats featuring stunning artwork inspired by the current 4 emperors from the series. Shifting our focus back to the saga of the emperors, let's continue with red-haired Shanks. Red-haired Shanks, chief of the red-haired pirates, carries a significant bounty of 4,048,900,000 berries. His early tenure with the legendary Roger pirates not only honed his formidable pirate skills, but also instilled a deep sense of leadership and moral conviction, mirroring the mentorship he later extended to Luffy. With a charisma capable of earning the absolute trust and loyalty of high-caliber pirates from across the seas, Shanks' crew can rival the military might of other significant powers like the Big Mom pirates and the Beast pirates. His strategic influence was notably displayed when he persuaded Sengoku to declare the end of the Paramount War, showcasing his unique ability to alter the course of pirate and global politics through diplomacy rather than force. What also sets Shanks apart from the other 4 emperors is that he has not consumed a devil fruit, and his strength primarily lies in his incredible mastery of haki. This distinction underscores his unique position within the pirate world, relying solely on his natural capabilities and leadership. Shanks' relationship with Luffy echoes the bond he shared with Gold D. Roger, recognizing similar traits in Luffy that he admired in his former captain. This connection extends beyond mere camaraderie. It is a deliberate effort to nurture the next generation, symbolized by the passing of the iconic Straw Hat. To Shanks, Roger represents the past and the foundation of his pirate identity, while Luffy embodies the future and the ongoing legacy of their kind. Only recently has Shanks decided to pursue the One Piece. With major players now holding key pieces necessary for locating the treasure, his move might also involve forming a strategic alliance with Luffy, potentially to confront shared adversaries such as the World Nobles or Blackbeard. This decision, however, is wrapped in strategic foresight, hinting at Shanks' deeper intentions to reshape the pirate world. Buggy the Genius Gesture, recently recognized as an emperor, now boasts a bounty of 3,189,000,000 berries. Despite the audience's view of him as a comedic fluke, the world government perceives him quite differently. Recognized for his childhood association with the Roger pirates and his ability to rally notable prisoners during the breakout from Impel Down, the government theorized his low bounty was a result of intentionally keeping a low profile. Post-Paramount War, his appointment as a warlord allowed him to leverage this position to promote Buggy's delivery, turning it into a profitable venture by capitalizing on wars while providing immunity for his crew's actions. The transformation of Buggy's delivery into the Cross Guild marked a significant evolution, positioning it as a formidable underworld organization with sufficient resources and manpower to challenge the world government and the Marines. The government, misinterpreting his success in recruiting figures like Crocodile and Mihawk, declared him a new emperor. This new title was bolstered by the guild's aggressive tactics, including placing bounties on Marines, further inflating his threat level. Ironically, Crocodile and Mihawk, insulted by this misunderstanding, decided to use Buggy as a figurehead. This arrangement allows them to operate in the shadows, free from excessive scrutiny, with the option to dispose of Buggy if necessary. Buggy's ability to split his body into pieces using the powers of the Chop Chop fruit makes him immune to slashing attacks, although Buggy's physical and combat abilities remain relatively modest compared to his peers. His continued survival and rise to power owe much to his uncanny luck and knack for being in the right place at the right time, often taking credit for actions he barely understands or directly influences. This narrative of accidental success and ironic fortune may well position Buggy humorously close to becoming the Pirate King, a stark contrast to Luffy's earnest endeavors, and a twist that could redefine the perceived requirements for achieving such a legendary status. Marshal T. Teach, better known as Blackbeard, has emerged as one of the most formidable figures among the 4 emperors following the Paramount War. After Edward Newgate's demise, Teach strategically usurped his position, culminating in the Payback War, where his crew decisively defeated the remnants of the Whitebeard Blackbeard pirates. This victory cemented his recognition as an emperor and has a current bounty of 3,996,000,000 berries. Blackbeard is uniquely notorious for wielding the powers of 2 devil fruits simultaneously, an unprecedented feat in the pirate world. He possesses the Yami Yami no Mi, which grants him the ability to reduce anything to nothingness through darkness, allowing him to absorb and nullify other devil fruit powers with its strong gravitational pull. The second power, stolen from Whitebeard's corpse, can cause massive earthquakes. In addition to his formidable hockey abilities, had led Teach to proclaim himself as the ultimate invincible force. His rapid expansion of influence involves ruthlessly stealing the powers of other devil fruit users. Commanding his fleet is a group known as the 10 Titanic Captains, each leading a ship and division. Several of these captains were once the most feared pirates from level 6 of Impel Down, whose crimes were deemed so heinous that the world government erased their existence from history. Blackbeard's crew also intriguingly includes a former Navy Admiral, Kuzan, who appears to have his own hidden agendas. Teach's strategic and manipulative prowess suggests he may possess deeper knowledge, possibly even understanding the meaning behind the Will of D. Blackbeard's rise to power is not merely a quest for domination, but a carefully orchestrated move to upheave the very foundations of the world. His actions have already begun to shift the delicate balance of power, challenging not only his fellow emperors, but also the world government itself. Such ambitions place him at the center of global events, continuously driving the narrative towards an inevitable and dramatic confrontation. Monkey D. Luffy, the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates, has a current bounty of 3 billion berries. While many of you are familiar with the Straw Hat crew, you might be intrigued to know that during the events at Dressrosa, the Straw Hat Grand Fleet was formed. This alliance includes 7 pirate crews amassing over 5,600 members, all pledging allegiance to Luffy. Luffy is not just any pirate, he is the son of the revolutionary leader, Monkey D. Dragon, and grandson of the marine hero, Monkey D. Garp. Along with his sworn brothers, Ace and Sabo, Luffy has carved out a formidable reputation. His exploits are legendary, from the successful invasion and subsequent destruction of Enies Lobby to his daring escape from the seemingly impregnable Impel Down. He even played a pivotal role in the Paramount War and has defeated 3 warlords. His most recent monumental achievement was during the raid of Onigashima, where allied with the Ninja Pirate Minx Samurai Alliance, defeated 2 emperors of the sea simultaneously. It was in this fierce battle that Luffy awakened the true powers of the Gomu Gomu no Mi, revealed to be the Hito Hito no Mi, Model Nika, a mythical Zoan-type fruit that transforms its users into the legendary sun god Nika. In his Gear 5th form, Luffy can manipulate his rubber-like body to take on elastic properties, produce various elements like lightning, fire, and ice, and alter his size. The limits of this power are bound only by Luffy's own boundless imagination. Coupled with his mastery of all 3 forms of haki, Luffy's prowess firmly establishes him as one of the most formidable and notorious figures among the 4 emperors. For those captivated by the epic saga of the 4 emperors and wishing to own a piece of this legendary narrative, be sure to visit my merch store at nengarden.com. Here, you can find the exclusive 4 Emperors playmat, a must-play for any fan wanting to carry a piece of the story wherever they go. And for more exciting videos on my channel, you can go ahead and click right here.